Hey internet, goes to you another vlog, I suppose. Today has been a bloody annoying one, since I've not been able to, use the taps, or flush the toilet, or have a shower until 5 o'clock. It's coming up to 25 past. Mostly because apparently the landlord had people come in and do something with the water or something. I don't know. Can't remember. We said from 8:30 to 5, and it's clearly after 5, so therefore, I forgot to put that back into the toolbox because, I just had to put that there because it came off. It was sitting right there, as you can tell. So hopefully that stays there, because the glue pretty much came off and it's not sticky. And it's a bit damaged, but it should work. Hopefully, anyway. Hopefully it'll stay there. If it doesn't, not the end of the world. Let's put you back. And another upside is I have an interview tonight at 7 PM, so about an hour and a half from right now, so groovy and such, and for some reason the phone decided to stop recording for whatever bloody reason. No idea why, but c'est la vie, and you stay there. Well, gone an email saying I am not getting that position of I went to, for an interview for the last week, and fuck knows why. Apparently they were impressed by my performance, but they never actually gave me a reason why I was not selected. I mean, I have the experience in such work and such, but no idea why they chose not to go with me. Fuck knows why. Big waste of my fucking time. Definitely not going to go to Poland. Mostly because, for me to do that voluntary work in Poland for the 3 weeks or whatever, I would have to make my way there myself. Like a minute into the corner, the person I talked to, people said, you're going to need to get yourself there. Your accommodation and the meals are provided for you, but we're not going to get you there through us. We're not going to get you there. You have to get there yourself. So fuck that. I got better I would say I got better shit to do, but quite frankly, I don't have anything better to do right now. And I do not have the money to actually get there myself. I don't have the money to actually, pass wind down the road right now. I would have loved to actually do some voluntary work in Poland for a few weeks, but if I have to get there myself, then that's not going to fucking happen. Granted, it's like 200 quid for a return flight, but I wish I had that kind of money right now. On another note, heading off to the, what's it called, an event that's booked about a few weeks back. I believe it's an open thing for a university or college or whatever. Not really interested. just thought it'd be a nice thing to actually go and have a nosy, as one does, you know. See, but maybe some opportunities or something like that. Who knows? Oh, looks like the pizza place is closed. That used to be a pizza place. Wonder why it's closed. Oh, looks like they're doing some work here. I'm not entirely sure what they've been doing. Cracking job, I suppose. Anyway, this event is a SAE thing. I'm not entirely sure what SAE is. Kind of rings a bell, but I really don't have a clue. Looks like they're doing this place up, maybe. Yeah, they're doing a lot more work than I thought. Anyway, I'm going to look up what this SAE is. So, pretty much in audio, film, gaming, and music stuff. It's pretty much a 2-year degree type of thing. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like some of those stuff. The audio and the filming is pretty much a weekly thing. With all the, YouTube, such. Gaming, I pretty much do often enough. And, music I listen to. And such. Maybe, I'll see if I can find some courses for languages too, somewhere. That was informative. The audio, film, game, music and such. Like I said, it's apparently going to be like a 9.5k a year or something like that. So it's definitely not going to be this coming year, maybe not next year, but definitely something I'd definitely see about getting into, like especially for the film and maybe audio, because of YouTube. But I am a horticulturist, so that is my main thing. But kind of like the whole idea of being like maybe not the next David Attenborough type of thing, but kind of like the idea of that kind of thing of documenting nature and life and such. Okay, groovy. Aquatron? What's the Aquatron? Going to the Borough market for the Hong Kong market thing for the weekend, and on my way Adam Turkish Barber. That's one heck of a weird name for someone. Like, seriously, why would someone give their child the middle name of Turkish? Well, I didn't really buy anything, mind you. There was one thing I would have loved to buy. It was £3, and they do not accept card under certain value. Well, if the object's like under £5. So, yeah. It's just one of those fans from like Japan, Japanese writing on one side and the sun on the other. I believe it's Japanese. Could be wrong. I'm not that familiar with the languages. I can barely recognise the Chinese written language, but since Japanese has the hiccup, has the what's it called? Chinese, use a little bit of Chinese characters here and there, so I'm not quite familiar with the differences, really. So, hey ho. Anyway, heading back to the flat. First stopping at the old Tesco and get some stuff, but then off to the flat. Because quite frankly, I am exhausted from all the some activities I've done, because the market was quite busy, quite the energy draining, but I was definitely hopeful doing stuff like that, especially with me social anxiety and all that. So onwards and forever groovy. And I am back in the flat. Fantastic. Anyway, got this from the British Heart Foundation for £1. Who's it? Haruki Murakami, 1084, book 1 and 2. Not bad for £1. Don't know what's it really about per se. It's a big book. So let's see. The year is 1984. It says 1084. Not 1984. Aomame sits in a taxi on the expressway in Tokyo. Her work is not the kind of which can be discussed in public, but she is in a hurry to carry out an assignment, and with the traffic at a standstill, the driver proposes a solution. She agrees, but as the result of her action starts to feel increasingly detached from the real world. She has been on a top secret mission, and her next job will lead her to encounter the appropriate superhuman founder of a religious cult. Meanwhile, Tengor is leading a nondescript life but wishes to become a writer. He inadvertently becomes involved in a strange affair surrounding a literary prize to which a mysterious 17-year-old girl has submitted her remarkable first novel. It seems to be based on her own experiences and moves readers in unusual ways. Can her story really be true? Both Aomame and Tengo notice that the world has grown strange. Both realize that they are indispensable to each other, while their stories influence one another at the times by accident and at times intentionally. The two come closer and closer to intertwining. Hashtag 1Q84. What's a Q? I don't know what the Q really stands for, really, other than seems interesting, so might give that gonna have to give that a read at some point once I finish all the other books I need to read. Sunday the 1st of June 2025. and I'm doing what's it called? Going to the Spectators of the World. And quite frankly, it's not something I was planning on actually doing today, but yeah, thingy Bob. Yeah, kind of sat on my glasses, got in back from the getting some stuff from the local shop, put my glasses on my seat, and I thought to take some clothes off and change my shirt and all that, because it just got soaked through, and people sat down on them, so it's not something yeah, pretty much stupid thing to do, really. So pretty much going to be walking to the Specsavers to see if I can get them fixed, and hopefully they'll be free, because I don't have the money to be spending on glasses right now for new frames. Well, that didn't take long. Hashtag sarcasm. I think I was in there like half an hour or maybe 40 minutes or something like that. Quite the pain in the ass, but yeah, at least my glasses are fixed, and I got me light the close was on. Jeez, how long that been turned on?